welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm pretty much obsessed with makeup, but I'm not exactly perfect at it. So if you want to be subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, click the little bell icon too. Today I'm going to try out the Morphe brushes set 702, which is the 12-piece eye credible set, basically a 12-piece eye brush set. This is my first Morphe brushes set, so I'm pretty excited about it. I've heard some incredible things and not so incredible things about the brushes, so let me see how I feel about the brushes. I will be showing you the items that I got and the demo where I use it, and of course my final thoughts on the product. I got them from a makeup store. I guess you could call it a reseller from, like, I ordered from 2 months back or so. I just got it yesterday or this week, 3rd week of November, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to post this late. So I know that it was quite a while for me to wait. I didn't mind because I didn't need it, or I wasn't in a rush. Yeah, I didn't order directly from the site. It is $25 or $1,750 from the site or from the reseller. I will link her Facebook and her Instagram below because she takes orders at random times. It's best to be connected with her if you want to order. So if you want to see more on the brushes, please continue watching. This is the container, and it came with a plastic and this pouch, and inside the pouch are the brushes, and here you can see that they are all individually wrapped in plastic. Fortunately, they don't have the names or the brush numbers embedded into the brush itself or onto the brush handle, so I'm going to read the brush names based on the site. This is the concealer brush, and this is synthetic. This is also synthetic, and this is the flat liner brush. Another synthetic brush is this angled brow brush that has a spoolie at the other end. This is the pointed crease brush. This is the detail crease brush. Both of those were synthetic too. This is the detail liner brush, synthetic as well. This is the pointed blender brush, and this is made from goat hair. This is the large shadow fluff brush, made from goat hair as well. This is also made from goat hair and is the blender brush. This is the firm blending brush, also made from goat hair. This is the small chisel fluff, which is also made from goat hair. And lastly, the smudge brush, which is also made from goat hair. Just zoom you guys in, you can see all of the chismis on my face, but I'm just going to use the brow brush, spooling through my non-existent brow hairs, and they're okay. They didn't scratch or anything. I just dipped into my brow product, which is the ColourPop brow color. To be honest, this brow color has dried up a tiny bit, but not so much that I can't use it, because as you can see, it's still having that pigmentation. To be honest, I have been struggling with this brow product, this specifically because of its current state, and I had to make adjustments to be able to use it. But this brush is actually working really, really well with the brow product, so I am very impressed. I do have a backup for the brow product that I bring with me wherever I go. So this is my house brow product, and another one for when I'm out and about. And that one isn't dried up, so I have no problems with that specific brow product or that stock. But this one, this is working like a dream. So I am liking it. I'm really, really liking it. And I honestly did not expect much, because I already have a Holy Grail brow brush. It doesn't have a spoolie though, so this has a plus. But that brow brush was very, very thin, and I'm going to show you in a while. So this is the thickness of the brow brush. I'm not sure if you can see. And this is the thickness of the brow brush that I currently use. So this is a side by side. This one is from Morphe. As you can see, This one is a bit thicker and this one is thinner, which is why I really like this one for my brows. But this one is actually pretty good, honestly. So I think I like this one a bit better just because of the spoolie aspect. And it's not like it's going over the lines. The lines on my brows look pretty clean, so it's looking good. Bro, I'm just going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal and prime my eyes with this concealer. And I'm going to use the concealer brush in the set. I know I am not exactly using it for concealing, but it is a concealer, so. For the eyes, I'm going to use the 35 OM palette by Morphe brushes. I'm just going in with a large shadow fluff brush to set the concealer. I'm really hating that the names are not on the brushes themselves. Do you see that? And with the pointed blender brush, I'm just going to put something warm into my crease area. And that's nice. I'm going in with a blender brush now. I'm going in with a pointed crease brush and be kind of precise lightly, like that. Then I'm going to blend that out with a firm blending brush. I'm just trying to make use of as much of the brushes as possible. I'm going back to the pointed blender brush to add more warmth. Small chisel fluff now, just to pack on some shadow onto the rest of the lid. I'm going back with the firm blending fluff brush and the crease. I'm going to use the detail crease brush and actually use that to do a soft line. With a flat liner brush, I'm going to tightline my upper waterline. I'm just going to finish the rest of my face first before I finish with my eyes. So now that I'm kind of done with my makeup, I'm going to use the smudger brush to smudge some of the shadow into my lower lash line, the outer part. I'm going to add a bit of the warm color into the other half of the lower lash line. I'm going to do a winged liner and I will be right back. So now that I have used the brushes for all of one time, let me just give you my first impressions. So let's go with the concealer brush first. I do have a lot of brushes in my makeup station, so this is pretty similar to the rest or to the others. I can make do with my makeup routine without this, although I can't deny that it is helpful, especially since I have a lot of super shock shadows and synthetic brushes is the way to go with them. And I'm very lazy, so I tend to have a lot of dirty brushes, so another one, even just one, is pretty helpful in my book. The next one is the flat liner brush, and to be honest, I didn't think that I would like it, but when I did the tight lining, it didn't tickle my eye, so pretty hopeful with this. And I tend to step the tight lining in the upper waterline because it does tickle my eye a bit, which maybe drives some of you crazy when I do my makeup routine or makeup looks and I just have a gap in my upper waterline. But this is going to help me with my makeup game, so I'm good with that. The brow liner, I have talked about it while I used it on the demo, so obviously you guys know I like this. The pointed crease brush, I'm kind of confused if I like it or I don't. Well, I'm sure that I don't like it, but I'm not sure if I do like it. I'm pretty like neutral about it, but it does help deepen up this area here. It's helpful when it comes to like being detailed, which is, this one is actually the detail crease brush. So this is just a smaller version of this one, and for both of these I'm both neutral. But in the future, where I think I'm going to do some maybe creative looks, I think the smaller one is going to be pretty helpful on my end, and this one is going to just help me make sure that the crease is pretty deepened up. So I'm still like, yeah. This one I was not able to use because I don't have a gel liner available, which is, I'm pretty sad. I haven't seen or haven't tried a brush that is like this. I mean, I have some in my collection, but I haven't really gotten a brush that worked for me for my gel liners that is like this. So usually I just use the ones that are already in the set of the gel liners that I buy. So for the large fluff brush, I honestly don't know what to do with this because I don't really like, because it's too big for me and it's kind of also too firm to highlight with. I feel like it is too firm to highlight with unless I really want that straight on obvious highlight. So I'm not sure with this one yet. So they could have used, or they could have placed in an extra blending brush, even if it's a duplicate with the other brushes. So this one I could just forgo. The rest of the goat hair brushes are pretty good, I guess. The smudger one, these ones are good. This one helped in the lower lash line. To be honest, I don't really smoke out my lower lash line with really dark colors because I feel like they make my eyes look smaller, which is why I'm not really digging my eye look today. But I just wanted to test out the brushes, all of the brushes, as much as possible. And this didn't tickle my eyes, so it's a good one in my book because I feel like my eyes water easily. And the rest of the goat hair brushes, which are the blending ones, I really like because a girl can never have too many blending brushes, and I like them. Yeah, they're really good. They blended out the shadows pretty well in my book, so I'm good. Overall, I do like the brushes. I like the set. You get a pouch, you get 12 pieces of brushes. I think that it would be really good for beginners. You get a lot of brushes already and they are pretty helpful. They're not like the flimsy ones. Although you did see that there was a brush that kind of shedded off. I think it was this one, which I didn't even like anyway, so... But yeah, I do think it's good. I recommend it to you guys if you want to try it out, if you want to get a good set of eye brushes. I don't think this is luxe or high-end or anything like that. It is a bit pricier compared to other brushes like Beach Cosmetics, and even the knockoffs are the non-branded ones that we see a lot in Shopee, other online stores and stuff like that. I guess you do pay for the quality, although they're not super high quality, although I honestly can't compare because I don't really have like Sigma brushes or anything like that. So would I recommend them? Yes, I do like the set. You already have a free pouch. Who doesn't want a makeup bag that's free? Well, you basically paid for it, but you know, it's 12 pieces. Most of them are useful and good. I'm pretty sure I could find a use for this, but for the eyes, because it's an eyepiece brush set, so for the eyes, I don't think so. Yeah, generally, I like them. I love them. For somebody who is like me, who is a makeup junkie, I think this is a good investment. If you're trying to just start out with your makeup game, I think this would also be a good investment too, especially because it makes your blending a whole lot easier, because if you use like really flimsy brushes, you will get really patchy makeup. And that's it. If you have any video suggestions, leave them below. Any products you want me to try out, leave them below. And yeah, that's it. See you in my next video. When life throws you bananas, make banana pies, and I hope you keep staying true. Bye!